got me thinking I'm crazy.
Sorry about that.
You gotta love AV. I hope he keeps the bloopers for the end or something.
Oh yes, I love
bloopers.
They're really funny.
Oh, the one with just me and you? Oh, from the Just Us Three. Were there bloopers from that one?
Yeah, I don't keep those.
You don't keep the bloopers?
Nah.
Bloopers are so fun. Bloopers are amazing.
That's extra work.
All
and
right.
y'all are too perfect. Y'all don't have no bloopers. What y'all talking about? There
You know
was no
what?
bloopers.
You right. You got that. Mr. EJ.
Good liar.
Let's introduce yourself again.
So I'm Eric Jones. That's my government.
I apologize. Do you want to be called Eric Jones or EJ?
No, I go by EJ.
Okay.
EJ's good.
Okay.
Short acronym, easy. They're really not looking for me.
I hope the FBI is not looking for you,
really
Mr.
hope
EJ.
not.
You done
They're
gave
not.
us the whole government. Go ahead.
You know.
Did you
We
have
just-
fun on the last episode? I meant to
Oh, I
ask
had
you
a
that.
splendid time. It was very
It was splendid.
it was very interactive, special, and
Not like the short bus.
definitely a memorable moment.
Nice.
For
Okay.
sure.
Okay. I'm sorry. You were saying something before I so interrupted you, and I apologize for that. Do you remember what you were saying before I asked you if you had a good time the last time?
I don't.
Probably not. If you do, just put your hand up and I'll be like, hey, go ahead, EJ. Because that happens to me all the time. Do you want to give the mic to Coach La?
I guess I'm using this mic.
No, because you were talking, so I'm like, you talking.
Oh, I was doing background noise. Should I not do that?
No, do what you want.
Be
Listen.
you.
So,
Now you got the mic. Introduce
yeah.
yourself.
So, hello, everyone.
Hey, girl.
Hi, I'm Coach La La La, your favorite around the way therapist and podcast host and radio personality and mother and soon to be somebody's wife.
I know that's right. Okay. Are you looking?
I think I found me a boo.
She found someone.
Listen,
you guys,
say,
I
say,
love love.
say it with
I'm
your
sorry.
chest. Say it with your chest.
No,
Don't
I
whisper
wanna
it.
say
If
it
you-
how
like
I
if you
said
in-
it.
Like if you in love, say you in love.
I
She
didn't say I
didn't
was
say
in
all
love.
that.
I mean, she said.
I said, I think I might have found me a boo.
That's what she said.
I mean, you didn't say it that loud. It was.
I think I may have found me a boo. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Bam, 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 bam. I know that's right.
I mean, that volume was good.
That
Thank
makes
you.
me happy. I like when I hear people finding someone. I hope
Oh,
it
yeah.
works for you.
Yeah.
It makes me excited.
Yes.
Okay.
Non-confusion.
Yes.
Consistency.
No chaos.
Take initiative. That's very
I
attractive
know
to
she's
me.
dropping tea. Say it again.
Consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Takes initiative.
Mm.
That's very attractive to me.
I agree. That's my love language, acts of
Yes.
service. So if
That's
you can just
definitely
do
my
something
love
and I'm
language.
like,
I feel very loved.
I feel
Yeah.
madly.
Yeah.
When you do things
What's
without
going to
me asking.
happen next?
I might even ask. No, so let me stop.
I think I said, I've been here 3 times. I told y'all I was going to find me a man before
You
my
did.
birthday.
And your birthday is right around the corner, July 11th?
July 10th.
10th. I was close. I was so close.
I told y'all, I said, if I didn't have a man by the time I was 50, some things might happen. But I think that the manifestation worked.
I'm here for the manifestation because I don't want to know what.
Yeah, so at
you
least
said
I'm
you
going
were gonna
into my 50th birthday with a boo.
I know that's
I'm
right.
happy for you.
Me too. I am so. I can't
So
wait to hear
excited.
about this
So excited
for when you come back on the
am
4th
too.
show.
I'm so excited for you.
All right, Miss Amanda. Here you go.
Okay. We going back. We holding this, okay?
No, give it to
I
me.
like holding mics, so. The man in the sky is looking at me,
Oh my goodness.
and I'm the only licensed clinician in the room, and you're making me think I'm delusional. I'm delulu because I see your eyeballs, and I'm not supposed to see your eyeballs.
I apologize.
Stop staring at me.
I can't help it.
You see how.
Hi, everybody. I'm Amanda. I also go by Weedwhisperher on Instagram. So part-time content creator in the cannabis space and full-time insurance agent. But I'm happy to be here.
Does that mean you get elevated?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
That's the new way to say get high, y'all. They don't say that anymore.
Get elevated.
They
Okay.
say
Follow
that,
me on
you know,
all socials. I'm everywhere.
you know,
I'm everywhere. It is Weedwhisperher on Instagram all together.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Weedwhisperer.
That's dope.
I like that. Very creative.
Gonna have to look that up.
You must have been high when you thought that up.
Actually, I was full sober.
Really?
Stone cold sober. Yep.
There's a thing called full sober. So what's half sober?
Half is like, like you take a puff or two and you sit on it and you contemplate it and you're like, I don't think I'm really there yet.
They had a movie called Half Baked, so I guess that's what the same.
Yeah. As someone who used to burn it down, I know exactly what you're saying by that.
It's like you look at it, you're puffing, you're like, okay, like, is this right for me? Am I there? Am I getting there? Nope, there was nothing at all. I was like, this is going to be the name. This is it. And I had to like triple check, make sure nobody else took it because people want to pretend to be creative and just.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it. I love it. I love it. What you was about to say, Javi? And of course, AB. Javi.
Me? Nothing. I'm just happy to be here.
the man in the
Hey,
sky
I love it
speaks
when we're all
again.
happy.
I'm happy to be here with Coach Law.
Yes.
Yes, Harvey.
So,
It's nice to see you again, man in the sky.
welcome back, and welcome, Amanda, to the Pandagasms. And today, most of us are going to be giving us our opinions. Sometimes here and there, Coach Law will give us, the therapy.
I'm not your therapist.
Because she's not our therapist, and this is not a therapy session.
Nope.
But she do be giving us the side
Just
eye
in
when we
case.
say crazy things.
And even if my clients are watching, this is not a therapy session. I'm currently not your therapist. So please, no judgment. I don't judge you. Don't judge me.
Right. We don't yuck people's yum on Pandagasms. We're just having adult conversations.
Yes.
Where we just express ourselves, where we have a safe space to do that.
Yes.
Because we've all have different journeys in life. And so that's what this is Pandagasms
Yes.
is about. I like to throw that disclaimer out there because the people be peopling, y'all.
Yes. And this
My
is not
God.
a substitution for therapy.
It is not. It's just adult conversation.
Right.
So last time we were talking about attachment styles. We discussed anxious attachment styles and the secure attachment styles and the avoidant attachment styles. And we took tests and all of us said we were secure attachment styles.
I think they lied.
We lead being secure. And then every now and again, well, for me, I'm speaking for myself because I said this in the last episode. Every now and again, I do get a little anxious. I'll be like, let me
They
talk
just
myself
all
off
knew
the
how to
edge.
answer the questions right. This is a very intelligent group.
Yeah. So I don't know. Have you heard of these attachment styles, Amanda?
I've only heard of the secure. I've never really heard of any of the other ones.
Really? Wow. Which one? She hasn't heard of any of them except for one, which is secure.
one,
So you only have come across people who have their stuff together. Oh, you smoke lots of weed.
So
Most people who smoke weed is anxious.
yes, exactly. I do agree with that. But in terms of them being secure in themselves, no.
So you haven't heard of insecure people.
Oh no, I have 110%.
Okay,
That's me
so
including
one
them
of
in
the
bundle.
one of the attachment styles is an anxious, insecure person. Another one is avoidant,
Okay.
and the last one is disorganized. So you have not come across any of those people who behave that way.
And probably just didn't know what to call
Yes.
it. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh, the whole.
Yeah.
the
So
whole set.
secure, in essence, is someone who is emotionally mature. They know how to communicate. They are okay with making mistakes. They're okay with having distance and space in a relationship without feeling as though that's a sign of rejection or that the relationship is not in a good place. They don't constantly need to be reminded or validated that they're loved and they're in a relationship.
Okay.
Like if I'm with you and you've told me that you love me and we spend time together, if I don't talk to you for a few hours or we don't hang out today, I'm not like, do you still like me? If you text me or I text you and you don't respond immediately, I'm not like, what are you doing? Do you still like me? Why are you not responding? I'm like so annoyed. Like, give me your attention now or I'm not going to be okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, I've definitely heard of all of these before for sure. Yeah. Experience. I've ran around the park apparently too many times now, and I just.
So an avoidant, which is really fun. avoidant people want love, but they will be passive aggressive and act as if they really don't. So those are the people that they act like they like you. You spend great time with them, but then they don't call you. You don't hear them for days. They got to like get space because that was just too overwhelming. The idea of you loving me is just too much. Right? It also can be fearful avoidant where they think you're going to leave them or reject them. So they do it first.
Okay.
To save themselves from being hurt.
Being hurt. Okay.
And then disorganized is like a medley of all of those people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
They're anxious, insecure, they're avoidant. They just kind of all over the place.
all over the place.
So if disorganized
That's
is
the
a
short
melody,
brief.
are disorganized, are they also secure at moments?
Say that again?
So you're saying disorganized, they're a melody of all of the different attachment
No,
styles.
the other one. So like they can be insecure, anxious, and avoidant. They're like a medley of those.
So I was thinking about this after the show, and I answered it truthfully, and I came out as secure.
Yep.
But I think that there are moments in my life that I'm others.
Yep.
Right? I just so happen to be in a good situation at the moment.
Yep.
Even with the person that I've been with for as long as I've been with her. But sometimes we might be going through something and I'm anxious or disorganized.
I love that you said that.
Oh,
You know why?
why?
Because a lot of us grow. We talked about this last time, is that as we evolve, grow, we go to therapy, we read books, right? We can actually change our attachment style to be more secure because we learn and we evolve and we become better humans. So that doesn't mean that your baseline is not still there, that you can have these moments that you're insecure, you're anxious. It's just that you've learned how to manage it. You learned how to address it.
Nah, I'm feeling what you. Sorry.
Oh,
I gotta be careful with my.
I didn't know if
like,
you were
is he
saying
having an
stop
attack?
talking.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was saying stop talking or what that gesture was. I'm
I
like,
didn't know what it was either. I was
So I use hand
confused.
signs to give people messages back here, and that was actually me, like actually feeling what you're saying.
okay.
Okay.
I thought you
I
were saying
apologize.
stop.
Yeah, no.
Right,
You preaching.
I
You
thought
preaching. You
the
preaching.
volume disappeared.
Yeah, I
like
didn't know. I didn't know.
You
I'm
were
like,
in
No, my
agreement.
bad, my
Okay,
bad.
we understand
Let
now.
me put my hands in my pockets.
no, you're
Agreeing with
good.
what
No,
you're saying.
everything's good. You're
Now
good.
we know what you
Man
were
in the
doing, 'cause
sky
we were
is
a little
feeling
lost
me.
just now. Yeah, Javi was.
But it's important to understand like what attachment style is connected to is the early nurturing and caregiving that you got as a child.
right.
So what develops that is how you were taken care of, how you were disciplined. So some people got consistent discipline. Other people, sometimes your parents was on top of you about everything, and then other times they didn't say nothing. You wanted love, but they didn't give you hugs. They didn't tell you that you were beautiful. They just didn't give you anything. They were very avoidant of love. So like when you think about it, you can kind of trace back where people learned how to love and what a nurturing and what closeness look like. And it manifests throughout your stages of development. And then sometimes we don't really realize it until we get a partner, right? And we become adults and now, or we get kids ourselves and your kid starts hugging you and you realize you wasn't getting hugs,
You're like, don't touch
right?
me.
And you're like, wow, my mom never hugged me. Or you find yourself saying you're proud of your child and then it dawns on you, you're showing up to your kids' games and plays and you go, wow, nobody ever came to my stuff. Like those things trigger people sometimes once they have their own family. And prior to that, you kind of repress it. It really isn't a big deal. That's all you knew until you get a partner or have your own kids.
Is that usually where like the mommy and daddy issues come in at?
I think that's a great thing, but I always try to reframe it. It's not really a mommy issue or a daddy issue. This is all about self-awareness and identity, right? It's just understanding how do we come to become the people that we are?
Okay.
Good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. It's like, how did you learn what you know? Did you learn it from your mom and your dad? Did you learn it from your grandma? Did you learn it from the streets? Did you learn it from trial and error? You know, how did you come to know what you are? Did you learn from TV? Did you learn from
Right.
books?
So-
or maybe all the above?
And you know what's crazy when, because I've learned through life, when you're vetting, you got to ask certain questions. And these are the questions that I ask people. I'm like, so
What you vetting for?
Just,
Friendship,
I
love,
embrace
all the above.
Companionship.
And whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. I just be needed to know how you
I
was
don't
brought
like
up.
asking
I
these
don't care about your
questions.
favorite color. What your mama beat you for? Did your daddy used to put his foot in your ass? That's what I need to know. What did your mama do when he did?
See, I can't. See, you can ask those questions,
That's why I be getting
but
left.
I can't. Well, I shouldn't say can't.
And I'm okay with it because you're not bringing that over here.
Yeah.
You're not bringing it over here.
Well, as
You
soon
ain't-
as I say I'm a therapist and I start asking those type of questions, people go, "What are you doing? Are you
Yeah,
therapizing
are you a
me?
therapist?
Are you trying to diagnose me?" So I have to be careful.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
not.
You got free
I feel like I'm in
reign.
early
She's
education. I
going-
got questions.
I have to be
Go
very
straight to it.
strategic. I have to be strategic with the way I do
when
it.
I'm vetting, I'm not strategic. I just come straight to the front because you're not about to tiptoe around here and act like you don't know what you're about to get into. I'm about to ask you from the beginning. What am I getting into?
But why would they tell you though?
They might not.
So here's what I say.
Sometimes they do.
Observe.
Sometimes they don't.
Observe.
I do both. I'm a little
Observe
tapped.
and let people be who they are. Create a safe space so that they can be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that, people get guarded and they won't always be who they are.
I'm okay with that.
Create a safe space
You
To
can,
let-
you can
you
use
be
some serious facts
manipulated.
this evening.
and let them be who they are.
No, I agree with that too.
I'm just saying, like when you start asking all those questions, the person will be like,
it's not right away. It's like
I mean, you know what I'm
eased in.
saying.
It's not right first time we
Interrogation
speak.
in general creates defensiveness.
And I'm okay with that. Leave now.
Well,
I mean,
Wait, what'd you say?
nowadays-
Interrogation of what?
creates defensiveness.
Interrogation.
I'm okay with that. I am so okay with that.
I feel
Leave
like
now.
nowadays you have to do that though.
You
know
do
what I'm saying?
and then you could still observe those. Like for me, it's a twofer.
But don't y'all understand that narcissistic people exist? Manipulative people exist.
Yeah.
So someone who is really trying to do that to you, you do not save yourself from them. They just become smarter.
This is true. They can. I agree with you. They can.
They just get smarter. They go, oh, she thinks she's clever, huh? Okay. That's what mother used to say when you go on a date with a guy, don't do too much talking.
Let him do all of it. Yeah.
Just don't do too much talking. Women will
I
go,
let them
yeah,
talk.
my last relationship and I'm so hurt and he did me so wrong and blah, blah, blah. A narcissist
Feed
that
off
you're
of that.
or a shark, let's call him a
they
shark.
feed off that.
You are like bleeding in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Your last guy didn't treat you nice, huh? Oh, wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly
Well,
what I'm going to do to you.
well, I won't say that they're all like that. There are some that are like that. When you start, divulging into some of the, bad things that happen within your past relationships, they prey upon that. Like, okay, well, she's a weak woman or whatever. But you have some guys that have a kind heart, such as
But we're
myself.
just saying narcissists, not to cut you off. Just narcissists.
Yeah, narcissists, yeah.
Just narcissists, whether they're male or
kind
female.
People such as myself.
Even kind people
don't-
can be manipulative.
I think everybody could be a little bit of something.
Yeah,
Honestly.
to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Okay, yes or no? Do you guys think honesty and transparency is the same or different?
They're different.
Different.
Why?
I feel like with honesty, you are, I mean, like if you're basically expressing who you are as a person, you're being upfront and honest with that person, letting them know right out the gate who you are. Sometimes I feel like with transparency, it's more so kind of like a warning, so to speak,
Interesting
to a
perspective.
certain
I know. I was saying the same thing.
to a certain degree, it's kind of like a warning. Like, I'm going to throw this out there. Hopefully, you don't really hear what I'm saying, but I told you, so let's just keep on moving. This conversation.
That is a spin that I have not heard
Me
before.
either. That is a new wrinkle in my
That- you know-
backside.
no.
You want to know why?
Sir.
Because I'm EJ.
Here we go.
See, we're scratching and mixing over here.
Yeah.
Wait, before you answer, La, do you want a chance, Amanda? Do you want to take a shot?
Give it a whirl, girl.
So I think that, in my opinion, honesty and transparency can go hand in hand, but that is situational. So if I was on a date with somebody and they were like, what's your favorite color? Well, I'll say, oh, my favorite color is blue, right? That's me being honest, right?
Go ahead, break
If
it
they
down,
go,
girl.
Okay, well, what if it's like, oh, like who hurt you in your last relationship and why? me personally, I'm not going to give you everything up front because I can't, because I'm just known to just like leave it in, to hold it in until I feel comfortable enough to give you that. But am I going to give you all the important details that you would need to know, and then I can pick it off and see if that's going to be a red flag or not? Yeah. Is that technically lying? Maybe, but it's my version of transparency because I'm giving you what you need to know without giving you everything you think you deserve to have.
I think that was well put.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So honesty is what I'm usually with people I'm not close to. Like what you kind of just gave for transparency is what I consider honest. I'll pick, choose, and refuse what I want you to know. I omit things. Basically.
That's wild.
I intentionally tell a lie. I'm leaving things out because I know it's none of your business. So I omit information. To me, that's being honest, right? I give you what you need to know because that's what you asked me. I'm going to tell you what you asked. I ain't giving you no more, no less. What you asked me, I'm going to give you.
That's how, and that is how an attorney will coach you on the trial.
I think to be honest. Now, transparency is when I'm with my homegirl, like, girl, he had, and you give all the infilling details, the unnecessary things that, the tea, all the things. There's no filter.
There's all the tea.
All the things are there. Like if someone's like, hey, how was your day? So my day was great. So first I woke up and I did this. And then I did you give all the details. You go from A to Z.
Yes.
To me, I think that's what transparency is. Honest is just when you're like, you omit some things. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Honesty is I answer the questions you ask me. You ask me, I'll tell you no lie. Transparency is I'm telling you stuff you didn't even ask.
Right. All the things you didn't ask about.
Things I didn't even know if you needed to know. Like it's like the word problem that has all of the fillers, and it's like I didn't need all that information to answer this question.
But thank you. But thanks. I went through the whole journey
you
with
read a word problem and they give you a whole thing and you're like, okay, is this addition, subtraction, multiplication? Do I need all of those details? Wait a minute, I didn't even need all of that to answer this.
Mm-hmm. So what made you
And
ask
I think,
that?
Because I think when we think about whether or not we are being our full selves or not, it comes back to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like in terms of asking people questions and thinking whether or not they're going to give it all to you. So because you interrogate me and you ask me everything, do you really know everything? I'm still
this is true.
Controlling my narrative and letting you know what I want you to know. So interrogating me is not going to make you know me more.
No, this is true.
Because if my goal is to hold things from you,
they will.
And to only allow you to know what I want you to know about me, you can ask me whatever question you want.
You're going to know what I want you to know.
I'm going to still only tell you what I want you to know.
But then you meet that person that knows how to ask the right questions.
Even still,
so
someone who is out to manipulate you, if that is their goal, I'm not saying most people are not, but if that is their goal and they're narcissistic, it does not matter. Yeah. Most of us are doing that to try to avoid being hurt or to make sure we know everything up front. How many of us have thought we knew people?
And that's what I was just about to say.
Thought we knew people.
Yeah.
And actions, words were consistent. And then one day you go, I don't even know who the hell you are.
Yeah. You don't know this person
My
anymore.
current situation.
Right? Like, who are you?
We ain't going to dive into that.
I say, here's just me. Nobody has to take my advice on this. And I'm not even giving advice. Get comfortable with knowing that you don't know nothing. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable and that you don't control shit.
Mm-hmm.
Create a safe space for people to be who they are. And once you see who they are, move and act accordingly. Stop being like, I don't know why this person's like that and why they did that. They did it because they did it.
Who they are. Mm-hmm. That's who they are. Mm-hmm. And then you just move accordingly. Sometimes I like the rigor and roll.
I know. It kind of sucks, right? But at the end of the day, everybody lies.
No, true. Yeah, that's a fact. AV had his hand up.
I don't know if I'm naive. I don't know. Sometimes I be lost during these conversations.
What happened?
Like
he be lost sometimes.
Oh, you be lost?
It's been a very long time since someone surprised me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if it's because I'm guarded with the people I'm around, but I typically, when somebody acts a certain way, I'm trying to go back because I've had some situations with people over the years. I don't think I've ever been surprised by those actions based on what I know about those people. Like I might know someone maybe narcissistic or flaky or whatever, but I'll still rock with them until
I don't.
that gets turned on me, and then I don't rock with them anymore. But I'm rarely ever surprised.
But why don't we
that.
think that people that we see do things to other people that they won't eventually do it to us?
I don't think they're not. I don't think they're not. I just don't.
He said he just waits his turn.
Yeah, I don't.
But why? Why would you knowingly put yourself in harm's way to give a person an opportunity to eventually, possibly do something to you that you know they're capable of?
Because I feel like that's part of. I don't shy away from getting hurt. Like I don't. I've learned.
You're a soldier.
More. I don't know if I have a thick skin, and I'm not saying that like I don't feel like I feel it. Like I've lost friends that hurt, right? But I've learned from those situations. Like I love learning new things.
I honestly think that's really healthy, though. I think the avoidance.
You've been hyping me up this whole episode.
But I think the avoidance of being hurt is part of why people lie.
Yeah.
So
I think what happens sometimes too is like, I know this is for me. I can't speak for everybody else, but I just give folks too much grace sometimes, because even though I know that you are on this or that, I'm like, okay, especially if I hear the backstory of like your childhood, people that you've interacted with over the years and so on and so forth. And it's just like, okay, I know that this person's had a hard life. They've gone through some things. You know what? Give them a break.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and most times that backfires.
yeah,
But why?
because
why does
people
it
be
backfire?
lying.
So but what's the backfire? The backfire that they do what you thought they would do, or that you get hurt? What's the backfire?
For me, the backfire is giving them the grace that I want to give them because I care about that person or whatever, whether they're a friend, relationship, whatever.
Right.
And it backfires on me because by me being too nice of a person, now I'm getting burnt.
I think that's a man thing.
Yeah.
I think because you know how they say like male relationships tend to be different than female relationships. Now that you guys are talking, I'm thinking about it. Like I feel like it meant like my wife would be like, I'll be cool as hell with somebody. I met them playing a video game or something like that, and we technically like best friends. My mom's like, what's his name? I don't know. When's his birthday? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? When's the last time you talked to him? Like 5 months ago, but he hit me up and we're like back at it like friends. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I think real men, I think we're able to do that just because I don't know. I don't want to sound.
What are we doing? I'm still lost. What are you doing? Giving the grace?
I don't think. I wouldn't call it grace.
Well, that's what he's talking about.
That's his description of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just for me, like whether it's a female or male, right?
Right.
I love hard in those friendships.
Right.
And if you burn me, I'm hurt by that. Like I'm
As
not,
you should be.
And I'm not
right?
talking about like tears coming out my eyes, but it's just like, wow, I never thought that you would do this or that to me because I know I wouldn't do that to you.
But that goes back to Harvey's point. If we know that we got a friend that's a kleptomaniac, take stuff everywhere they go, right? The day they steal from you, you go, I can't believe you would steal from me because I would never steal from you, but they are a thief.
Right.
He's saying, I know that they're a thief. I'm not surprised by their behavior. I'm not saying that I don't get hurt by them, but I don't avoid hanging out with them and bringing them to my house because I know that they're a thief. It's just that they haven't stole from me.
No,
yet.
but that's a difference. I think that's a difference
If
between.
they're a thief, they're not coming to my house.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
But y'all
I think
don't
she
get the
just gave
reference,
an
though.
extreme
If you
example.
know somebody is capable of a certain thing, but you still rock with them until it happens to you.
But I think this is the difference. And for me, and I've noticed, like even among my friends, I'm a little different with some of them. Some of them are like this. I don't expect people to do what I'll do. Like I will do something for you, even if I know you're not necessarily like that's not your personality.
Right, but
You know
we're
what I'm
talking
saying?
about two different things.
If somebody's
though.
a kleptomaniac, I know they steal.
Right.
I can still be cool with them. I'm gonna put processes in place where I'll keep them from stealing something from me. And if they do steal something from me, we're gonna handle it like men. Like it's gonna be a problem. But until that happens, I can still be friends with that person.
That's
if
an
that makes sense.
acquaintance.
Right. That's what I'm about to say. That's an acquaintance. And in my opinion, you don't let acquaintances in your home. You don't let acquaintances in your
Yeah,
space.
that's more of an acquaintance.
I mean, that's an
You know
extreme.
what
That's
I mean?
like if
And,
the person's
granted,
an axe
like that
murderer,
example is a prime extreme.
it's crazy.
I don't let anybody in my home.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
No.
real quick, pretty much I hear what everyone is saying, and I kind of think I know where Coach Law is going with this because so for me as an example, I know I was very delusional with people, And I've become, because I'm so free spirited, and then eventually I became more cynical. I can't even remember what book I read, but people are going to be people. So a few years ago, I just don't have any expectations from people. So if you don't have any expectations, you can't get disappointed because people are going to people. Mm-hmm. So for the last maybe 5 years, I've just, whenever people start peopling, I'm like, that's something people will do. Like, I'm not disappointed in them because that's just people. So once I start to see certain patterns or characteristics of a person just continuously repeating a certain behavior, I'm like, that's who you are. Can I deal with this? Because my turn is going to come. Can I deal with that behavior? And usually 9 times out of 10, I can't if it's something that I have to sit and think about.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at. That's exactly
so I get what EJ is saying, because a lot of times what happens is you have these relationships with people, you start to grow these bonds, but a lot of times their true selves don't show till later after you've created a connection. And usually by then it's a little tougher for someone like me. I'm speaking for myself, after we've created that bond and that connection, because again, initially I'm an anxious attachment. So now we have that connection, Mm-hmm. Initially, right. I started off as an anxious attachment. So I know sometimes I'll be like, damn, am I connected with this person because we vibing, or am I just attached?
Because you want that connection.
Right. So then a lot of times we ignore those things that we see from people because we're like, this person's cool as shit. Like, they're mad cool. We vibe. We got that connection. We got that bond. And then sometimes when people, like you say, you get hurt because you're like, damn, I thought we was better than that.
Yeah.
But if you pay attention to these people's patterns, y'all ain't better than that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times you just got to realize to remove yourself a little quicker so you don't feel that disappointment and burn, because people are going to people. Mm-hmm. So the quicker you see those patterns, leave before your turn comes. I think that's what Coach Lott tried to say. Yeah. Leave before your turn comes.
I'm not actually even saying leave. I'm saying why, in Harvey's point, why are you surprised? Secondly, what makes you so special? Because what I heard EJ say is, I can't believe that you would do me like that because I would never do you like that. And there's 2 rules, right? There's the golden rule, right? Treat people the way you want to be treated. Mm-hmm. And there's the platinum rule to treat people the way they want to be treated. Mm-hmm. So for some of the people you think that they wouldn't, why would they do you like that? Because they more than likely are acting the way they would act. Mm-hmm. That's what they would do. Yeah. That is their behavior. Mm-hmm. And they expect, well, why would you get mad at me? We cool. I'm going to give it back, or I just borrowed it. They'll have some kind of rationale for their behavior. So I think when we know these things, going to Harvey's point, is what is the standard going to be, not the expectation. So I know you're a kleptomaniac, right? I know you steal stuff. I get that. But when you come to my house, don't steal nothing. I got cameras everywhere. If you steal something, guess what? You can't come to my house no more. So as soon as I find out you stole from me, you don't have access to me. Now you got a choice. Do you steal from me or not? Because you value my relationship. You value what we have. I gave you the standard. I gave you the boundaries. So if you do it, I'm not surprised or hurt. I'm like, listen, I told you don't steal in my house. You was on camera stealing, so you can't come over here no more. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I would.
No, if they steal $1, we can still be cool. You just can't come to my house.
But
if
I'm
you
just
steal,
saying,
you know what I mean?
I'm being extreme because I'm giving an example. But even with relationships, right? What are your non-negotiables? So say you already said, you know what? The only way we'll break up is if it's on you. I'm rocking with you till the wheels fall off. As long as you don't cheat and you don't lie. That's it. Right? Now you in your mind know you lie. Because you just said, you know you don't tell everything. So you might now want to say, well,
right, but then that's
let's qualify what a lie is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you said don't, what's your definition of a lie? And maybe right there out the gate, he'd be like, or she'll be like, you know what? I can't even deal with you because you basically telling me you're going to lie to me. Mm-hmm. So save them the problem. But most people be like, yeah, well, this is when I ain't going to tell them I really be lying and stuff. I'm going to let this rock and let's see how this goes. Right? They say don't cheat, and you like poly, and you have a hard time being with one person, but you don't say nothing. You go, wow, I really like this person. I think I could really try. And you didn't bring it up, right? This is how that stuff starts, right? It's that transparency of going, I've never been faithful in any of my relationships. How many people you know are gonna say that? Right? Now, the person that says that, I give them a lot of credit. Now, here I go. I said I don't want a cheater, and you tell me that, and I go, well, you're not gonna cheat on me.
Yeah,
Right.
that's when the Delulu sets in.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like any of your other girlfriends. So you're not gonna
I can
cheat on me.
change him.
Yeah.
The I can change him, and I will admit. Yeah, the walk. No, I will
man.
admit, I was one of those women at one point in my life. Like right before I met my husband, I was with somebody, and it was just punch after punch after punch. Like you could sit up there and watch this on TV and be like, okay, are you done? Are you done taking all of the brunt of everything that you've been given? And it got to a point where I was so tired of it. Because initially I was like, oh, I can change him. I can fix this. This is gonna be right, because that's one of my things. I'm known as like the fixer. The biggest mistake of my life, 110%. Because you can't change people. People will be people, just like you said. You can't change that. And so it's like, if you see a situation of somebody that's either being like manipulative, or somebody that's just like, in all honesty, somebody that's really wasting your time, because you going into a relationship, you know what you're looking for. And if you don't, you probably don't need to be in a relationship. But knowing that you're searching for something and they can't give that to you honestly, and they know they can't give it to you, I'd rather have that hard conversation up front in the beginning. I don't want to waste my time, because we only get so much time on this earth, you know?
Well, I like to bring this all back to the attachment styles, because we've gone all around the world and we just all put on a hula hoop.
No,
Everybody
wait.
put on a hula hoop real quick, and we was hula hooping.
Hold on, Locke,
Right?
before you bring it back, because I felt like where Amanda was going was a perfect segue into the different types of abuse. Because manipulation, manipulation
I'm
is
still gonna
emotional
tie it into
abuse.
these attachment
We sure
styles.
can.
Yeah.
We absolutely
I'm
can.
gonna bring it all together.
We can, and I'm okay with that.
Bring it all together,
And I'm okay with that. And
But
the
yeah.
reason, real quick for context, the reason why I wanted to discuss the different types of abuse, because someone mentioned to me one time on social media that cheating is not a form of abuse. And I was like, okay, no problem. I'm not going to disagree with you. If that's your opinion, have it. But in my head, I'm like, why not? Let's talk about it, you know?
Right.
So what else better time to bring it in now? Cheating and manipulation and all those different things. What are these different types of abuse that are out there that aren't just physical? Because people think of abuse, they automatically think physical.
Well, the two that come up immediately is an emotional and a psychological abuse. And gaslighting, cheating on someone, and not being forthcoming about it, all of that stuff takes an emotional and psychological toll on people. If you've ever met someone and they just don't seem if they're coming or going, people start to get depressed, and anxious when they are not certain or feel safe or secure in their relationship. So the big one is psychological and emotional, but then there's also financial too, that a lot of people don't think about, like restricting someone's access to money, taking their ability to be able to travel or move to, go places, things like that. All of those things can take a toll on a person and really impact their mental health.
And then I found out about, I guess they just added this new one, social abuse, where the person is basically using your phone as a form of control, where they always want to check your phone to just be controlling, basically. And I was like, oh, the things we learned, because I wasn't even thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that at all.
Well, I think too, when they first started creating a lot of these wheels, we didn't have the technology and social conditions that we have now. Because you even have on social media, people can post posts and do certain things that, will mess with you, liking other women's pictures. There's all kinds of ways to psychologically mess with somebody if you know what their trigger points are and what they don't like.
Yeah. Especially if they're like developing a pattern, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm in a relationship, I'm just gonna say, for example, right? I'm in a relationship with a woman. We're all on Facebook, right? All three of us on Facebook. I'm going on to all of your photos and I'm hearting all of your photos. They come back like, yo, like, what's up with you and Coach? Yo, like, why you liking all of her photos. I see on December 21st, the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Every time she posts something, you heart it. But
Damn, sound like you got a stalker.
I've been listen. I've been there, done that. So, but then it's like, oh, when I post stuff, you don't say anything about it. But I'm in a relationship with you. I tell you these things to you personally. So I don't understand, I don't understand what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? But then also sometimes too, the person who receives those hearts and all of that,
Ain't even paying no attention.
sometimes they are paying it attention and they take that as, okay, this person's really feeling me because they're hearting all of my photos.
And
So social
sometimes
media
they
got
are.
y'all abusing yourselves sometimes, yo. I swear to God.
Yeah.
So that's
Sometimes
crazy
it is.
because I've been in a relationship long enough to remember what it was like to be in a relationship before social media. And I feel like a lot of these fights, like, oh, you liking all these things, you ain't like, bro, I can't choose what the algorithm puts in front of me. Like that's
But you choose what you like, though. You got to take your phone.
yeah. As a grown man, my For You page is probably gonna have some attractive women in it, some video games and comic books, all types of stuff, because the algorithm knows me more than I know myself, right? But for you to look at that as a woman or a man, right? Look at somebody's social media and turn that into a judgment about yourself. Like, I feel like a lot of times that's, to me, a sign of insecurity, right? And you may not be, like, that person might not even be knowing, that person could be totally secure in a relationship with you and love you and think you're the most beautiful person in the world, the most handsome man in the world, right? But in your mind, you're looking at their social media and that artificial algorithm, and you're applying that standard to yourself. Like what you just said, you're telling that person every day, yo, you look good. You wake up in the morning next to her, damn, I'm smelling your morning breath and I'm still kissing you in the mouth. Like, I'm smacking your booty in front of the fridge.
Yep.
But you just saw me like some random person's picture on Facebook and there's a big issue. I don't know. I feel like for me, that seems like, I don't know. It seems like a non-issue.
I think
Unless it is an
depends-
issue, whatever. You know what I mean?
I think it depends on, this is situational, because if you have a significant other that is very active on social media, then I think that's when it comes up. If you and that person are both following one another and you have a person who's active with events and posting pictures and all of that, and the first person that's not giving the person love is not their mate, and other men are doing it and you're doing it to other women, I think that's when people start to side eye it. Like, why are you not giving me the same attention?
Like if you're not doing it at home.
I think it's a combination of both. If we're both active on social media, there's really no reason for you not to support one another.
What if you boring?
Huh?
What if you boring on social media?
Well, then maybe that's the bigger issue, right? That's the bigger issue. So you're not liking my stuff because you don't like it.
I guess that's my point. I guess that's my point.
Well, if you don't
is,
like
and
it,
let me just say, this doesn't apply to me. My wife is totally not on social media. She got a social media page. She don't be on there. I just talk political stuff, so I'm not talking about me personally.
Well, that's why
I just see this come up a lot, and for me, I'm like,
but that's why I said
I don't know
think
why it
it's
matters.
situational. If you say, and I looked at Chris Brown and he got a new girlfriend, the girl Jada. If you go on Jada's page, now this is Chris Brown I'm talking about, because I just like I'm weird. I'm weird. I pay attention to human behavior. I'm a therapist, so judge me
Not
if you
weird.
want.
Go ahead.
But I pay attention to things. I pay attention to behaviors. Chris Brown is one of the first people liking and commenting on Jada's pictures. And he's Chris Brown. His girl is a model and she is on there. He is commenting and liking it. He's not commenting and liking, who is her name? I don't know. Somebody else.
Somebody that's not his girl.
Somebody else. He might be. Taylor, his dancer, Taylor. She dances with him all the time, right? He's not liking Taylor's pictures and not his own girls. Again, this is social media etiquette. I'm not saying this is across the board, but if your girl's not even online, this doesn't even apply to you.
Right.
But if you have an active partner online that can see what you're doing and see your behavior, this goes to the abuse part, and you know that it's an issue and you still do it, why? Why do we do things that are petty and it can be triggering or rub our partner the wrong way? Why? What's the rationale or reason for that?
I think you saying that is why that first question you asked, if cheating is a form of abuse. Why, and I've learned this from women. Being on this show with you and some of the stuff that you guys said, I don't think, based off, I'll connect it. Not all cheating is abuse.
Oh.
Because I've been told by women that you can cheat respectfully, right?
That's them sorry.
Listen,
I'm gonna let you finish.
Not you, not all of them. Not all of them.
sorry.
Not, especially, and I know.
Let them finish. Let them finish.
Take a sip of
And,
my cocktail
and I know,
now.
and I know, Panda, you don't agree with this.
Go ahead.
You don't
I-
agree with
I
this,
understand
but you know
it,
what I'm
though.
saying, right? And I see it
I
online
get
all the
it.
time. Like, you can cheat, but don't make me look stupid out here, right?
Right.
that's a relationship boundary, though.
like them, but that just answers the question whether cheating could be abuse, or you can like them girls' pictures, but don't be ignoring my stuff when I post. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
Relationship boundary.
I guess that's the word right there that I'm missing.
and
The
that's what she
boundaries,
was
right?
saying
Setting the
is
boundaries.
situational.
So I guess abuse is situational.
Yes. It's just like
Right.
trauma. Right?
Yeah.
Not everybody. So I could go on a roller coaster and come off and be like, that was traumatic. And you're like, that was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Trauma is subjective too. Not everybody experiences trauma the same way. Not everybody experiences abuse. There's some people who like, what's that stuff? S and D. What? What's the
S&M.
Yeah, all of that. Some people like all of that, and it's not considered abusive. They got safe words, and it's
Yeah.
all good. But you do that to me, I'm gonna think you're abusing me. I'm like, what the hell? What are we
Pineapple.
doing?
Right.
Why
Pineapple.
do you want to pull out straps and put me in a harness?
I'm not
like, what is going on?
I mean, yes. And then,
Okay, I think this conversation is going to another
giving-
I
direction.
mean, this is Pandagasms, baby.
Right,
This could
but
go
we
any
want-
which
I
way.
know.
But I'm
Welcome.
just saying, right? Everybody
I mean,
is different.
I was just looking at
Yeah.
the level of excitement on Coach's face.
Shut up. You know, and the same thing, some people get off on looking at each other's phones and having arguments and then having great sex after. Everybody's
Toxic.
relationships are different, right? Everybody
Don't
is
kink
different.
shame.
I'm not king shaming. If that's
It's not, am I kink shaming?
no, because I
Oh,
said
Panda.
that's toxic.
What's toxic? To get strapped?
No, that's that's
geez.
not. I would never king shame. I don't king shame. I was
He's
talking
back on
about the
that again.
toxicity of the going back and forth and then all that. That's
Fighting just to have great sex.
right.
afterwards.
Fighting, the
Yeah.
fighting
Yeah,
to
I
have
mean,
great
that-
sex.
I
I mean,
Because we
but
could
that
skip
could
the
be-
fight and just get to the sex.
I just feel like that's just a little bit. No,
But everybody's different.
no, but that to me is toxic.
I agree.
But,
I'm not-
but some
I'm not-
people
Granted.
don't feel that
And
way.
that's okay. Because again,
Well,
everybody.
I think y'all talking about two separate things, though.
no, we're not.
Are
Let's
we?
talk. We're on topic. I think you missed a few things.
What are you saying is toxic?
So say
as
what
far
you
as-
said again.
As far as going through your partner's phone,
okay.
both of you guys going through each other's phone, getting mad at one another, and then having great sex right after that. That,
He's
like,
saying it's toxic.
Yeah, that's toxic.
toxic.
To have a fight just to have sex. Can we just miss the fight and just go have sex?
Could we say that there might be some people who are into that
No, I agree with you. I am absolutely agreeing with
and
you.
are not going to
However,
think it's traumatic?
and I agree with that too. However, simultaneously, more than one thing could be true at once. I don't want that.
I agree.
To
And
me,
I agree. I
that's
don't want that.
toxic. I don't want
that.
it because, yeah, I don't want that.
I've
I'm all
had,
set.
and this goes back to Harvey's point about cheating respectfully.
That's what I wanted to say to that.
Right. Cheating
I'm gonna
respectfully.
give Amanda the mic.
And wanting to, looking through the phone is showing that you're being jealous is healthy and all of that. It's like everybody has some really interesting ways of how they view relationships, what all trickles back to their attachment style.
Right.
If you have an anxious avoidant attachment style, being, overly fixated with getting communicated with constantly throughout the day, looking at your partner's phone, you're not going to necessarily think that that's abusive or you're doing the most. You're going to be like, I just need you to, validate me. And I'm looking through your phone because I have trust issues. It's not going to necessarily seem like I'm trying to control you. I need validation. I need you to make sure that I'm safe. And I'm looking through the phone to make sure that I can trust you and that you are not cheating on me.
But then that's a
She
Dance break.
She had a little
that's
dance
what
there.
ADHD comes in there.
Don't worry, the mics aren't picking that up. You got
Okay,
this.
cool. I was like, so but that's the thing though. It's like, in my opinion, trust is like the foundation of any relationship.
Correct.
Friendship, acquaintanceship, anything. Right.
But how do we get there?
But how do you get there? Okay. Right. But at the same time, if we are like 2, 3, 4 months, weeks, years, however long in the relationship, in my opinion. And I have to basically not physically take an item that is supposed to be your personal item and go through it to again assure myself. That's insecurity. Why are we using insecurity in like why is that even like a thing like that? Like the whole
because of your
concept's just
attachment
so-
style.
That's just so toxic. In my opinion, that's toxic.
And so that goes
Almighty.
back to how do we navigate when I think when we did the statistics, somebody can go, don't quote me on this, but I believe we came up with like 50-50. It was like half of society is attached and the other half has one of those 3 attachment styles. So the likelihood of a secure person meeting an avoidant, a disorganized, or an anxious, insecure is pretty high. So you're not going to necessarily meet someone who is grounded like that. And so I think this is one of the culprits of why most relationships are sometimes challenging to navigate, because you don't always have 2 secure people getting together. You usually are attracting the opposite of you, either because they look good, he got a fat booty, he's tall, he's handsome, he looked like a tall glass of chocolate milk. You know, so you're attracted to them, but you don't necessarily know the essence of their nervous system and how they think and how they process and all that kind of stuff.
But I think what happens too a lot of times is a lot of the baggage from the bad relationships that the person has previously had, they bring that into the new relationship. So you could be like the greatest woman that a man meets, right?
Yep,
But all the last women that he was with cheated on him.
that's right.
So now he sees, you know, you're a therapist, you do podcasts, you out here, you doing your thing.
Yeah,
Now it's just like, oh, wait a minute, she's around too many guys. She might do the same thing that these women did to me.
yeah.
But you could be out there doing nothing at all.
But that's
Just
your
network.
trigger, right?
Yeah,
That can be a trigger.
yeah.
So I have a quick question because I did get the 10-minute wrap up. Off topic, but on topic. Do you think that people who grew up in toxic, well, it could be all of the above. You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to ask. I'm going to forget the question because I don't want to do it. So let's get to the fun round. The fun round. I've been forgetting my cards lately, and I'm happy that I remembered them. And I'm going to let Amanda pick because we popped her cherry tonight. Ooh. So she's going to get to pick the card and we answer the question. So hold the mic.
I'm excited, but also kind of scared. Okay.
Don't be scared, girl. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. While I'm shuffling it up, do you think people's while I'm shuffling, do you think people's horrible or toxic behaviors was do you think people can become the person they don't want, the parent they don't want to be?
Yes. Why? Because subconsciously our entire lives, we all sit there and say, I don't want to be like X. I'm never going to be like X, especially if you've been through a traumatic situation with a parent. But I think in the back of your mind, you put things in place. This one spoke to me. You put things in place without even thinking about it. That'll then make you become that person. Even though you don't want to become that person, you will become some version of that person. I am a firm believer on it. It is very disappointing to think that way, but that's just my own personal experiences and thoughts. What's a fun fact people don't know about you? Oh, wow. Okay, it's like, wow. A fun fact that people don't know about me, I mean, aside from the content creation thing now, I used to sing. I still do, but I don't sing as much as I used to. I don't know, girl. I didn't prep the throat. That's the prime reason why we don't do it on command anymore.
You can tell your husband you got your throat ready.
She said,
Damn.
and get it ready.
Nah, I heard. Yeah, y'all heard that though, right? You heard that, right? Yeah. I wanted to hit it with the pause.
Real quick.
I have to ask him. No.
No, thank you. Coach, you want to answer the question? What was the question?
Something fun people don't know about.
A fun fact that no one knows about me currently. I don't even know if there's anything that people don't know. Well, I don't know. Your audience doesn't know me, so. I don't know. I used to say I was a cheerleader, but I feel like some people know that already. Yeah, I used to be a cheerleader. I used to step. Yeah. So I guess that's a fun fact. Well, I don't know that people would be surprised by that though.
You never know. I didn't think you would be a cheerleader.
Yeah, I had a big mouth, can't you tell?
Damn.
Okay.
I didn't say big throat. So I don't know what
That's
it's wrong.
crazy.
That's what the one on the
Like-
right said next to
I
me.
didn't say long tongue. I didn't say
like
any of
Coach-
that. Y'all have
Coach-
such
You-
dirty minds.
You saying all? You saying all now though? You filling in the gaps?
Coach, I know you're going to Jamaica. You got some. You got the whole balcony looking. You got the listen. You got the. You got the balcony overlooking the ocean. We get it. You're ready. We get it.
You know what? Why are you telling all my business on here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
Nobody knows I'm going to Jamaica.
I'm sorry.
Fun fact people don't know about you. Go.
Well, only a few people know this. I just started writing poetry last year.
Do you want to know why he started?
Yes. Do you want to give us a poem? Don't give me that side eye.
I don't. No, I'm giving you a side eye. I don't. The very first one that I wrote that I feel as though is really good because I didn't really even put like a lot of. No, I take that back. I put a lot of thought into it, but I like freestyled it. So like one day I went home. It was pouring rain outside. I put the window up just a little bit, just so I could hear the rain in back of me. I just started writing, and it just came out so dope. Well, that's what I think. And the people that I've read it to, they were just like, wow, so how long you been writing poems? I'm like, this was the very first one I wrote. They were like, what? So, yeah.
Okay, only if we have Coach Law stepping in the back.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody.
And hobby recording?
Yeah. Here we go. On lockdown.
But we need a balcony.
Sounds like romper room.
But we need a balcony.
It sounds like romper room. I'm all set.
You guys, it is always a pleasure. So today we just revisited talking about the different attachment styles. I threw a little curveball in there on do you think you can become the parent you dislike the most? Basically was what I was asking. So that's something you guys can sit and think with. And then we talked about, what else did we talk about today?
Abuses,
the different types of abuse. Yeah, we had a lot of fun conversations today. Do you guys want to throw anything out there? Give somebody a shout out? Anybody?
Hi, boo.
Hey, oh yeah, Coach I might be having a boo. We're gonna have to do some side talking with her to see what happened because you know I love love. So hopefully this
make sure
goes
y'all bet
great.
on self this week, this month.
Yes, give them your platform. Are you accepting any new clients?
I am accepting new clients.
Okay.
I have 5 spaces, and I recently became official on Headway.
Okay.
So Headway allows me to take different insurances that I wasn't taking before.
All right.
So you can find me on Headway. You can also find me on blacktherapist.com.
Nice.
That's
I
new.
love that. EJ, do you want to throw anything? I'm sorry, La, were you done?
She's talking to you.
Oh,
Were you all done, La?
I mean, you can follow me on therapist_Coach LA.
Do you want to talk about your birthday party?
Yeah, I'm turning 50. And I'm having a really big birthday party
That is so
with
exciting.
a lot of celebrities, local celebrities, and music and fun. It's the Museum of Law. You don't want to miss it. It's July 11th at Florian Hall. It's also a fundraiser for mental health awareness that is going to help me fund a lot of my pro bono programming and access to people who lose their insurance temporarily. So I want to have a pool of money that I have raised so I don't have to have it impact me economically or financially. So yes, if you can't come, please make a donation. You can find tickets on Eventbrite, Coach La's 50th birthday, or go to www.iamcoachla.com and make a donation.
Happy early birthday. Go ahead, EJ. Tell them where they
Happy
can
early
find
birthday.
you.
You finally joined the 50 Club.
Finally.
you're gonna feel like a totally different person. Just letting you know right now.
Okay.
The things that you really take to heart,
Yeah.
you're not going to anymore.
Oh, well,
You're just gonna let things roll off.
I'm with that.
I'm not even 50 yet, and I feel
I don't
like
believe that.
I'm not 50
I know
yet.
too many petty 50-year-olds, yo.
I
We're
agree.
not saying they don't exist.
I mean, there are some that are out there,
yeah.
but I've learned since I've entered into my 50s, some of the things that I would have entertained in my 40s, I just be like, okay, you know what? You got that.
You just a
And
cool brother, yo. Just give yourself some credit. Dang, just
trying
Go
to-
ahead,
Gross.
Cool Breeze.
That's gross.
And everybody who's 50 is not really 50. You got to realize there's still developmental stages. Some people really is 30 and they 50.
Right. Right. You
That
might be 50 on
what
paper.
it is.
Right.
Is that they're just not
I mean, well,
developmentally
people
there.
always have that saying when folks reach like their 50s, 60s, they say, oh, you're aging backwards, but mentally, you also are aging backwards because you're 60 or 50, but you think like a 21-year-old.
Yeah, most people are stuck in their trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm taking new clients if you're having any of these.
if you're having any of these problems, issues,
I
please
can
reach out to
definitely
Coach
help
Law. Hold on, let me give the mic to Miss Amanda here because, I think she had a great time today. She did a lot of laughing.
I did. I had so much fun. This was great. I love this experience wholeheartedly. Shout out to my dad because without him I wouldn't be here. And shout out to all my followers and hopefully the new ones. Please, please, please. Boston. I am from Boston, born and raised from Dorchester. Okay, all over there on Charles near Ashmont, all that. Okay. Weedwhisperher, HER at the end. Don't not think about me. That's what I'm saying. Not right now. So basically, my whole main intention is for review and future UGC content with brands and trying to get into marketing. But I'd like to make something in the future. I'm all down for collaboration. I'm excited.
Collaborate.
Mm-hmm. So, Weedwhisperher on Instagram, Weedwhisperher on TikTok. I also have a Twitch where I pretty much build Legos. I'm getting back on that starting this upcoming week.
Nice.
What? Yo, Legos are my love language.
Yeah, dude. Block building is just one of the most therapeutic things I can do besides
My brother has
I'm working
a
on the
whole
Millennium
collection.
Falcon right now, yo.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
My brother
That's
has a whole collection. I got him an Adidas Lego.
Fire.
Yeah. He didn't build it because it's so clutch.
Yeah.
He kept it in the box.
Oh, that's dope.
That's so Boston. That's the most Boston Lego thing I've ever heard
That's
in
what
my
I'm
life.
saying.
Yo, I straight got him Adidas Lego. I did. It's a whole shell toe.
That's dope.
It's a whole shell toe. So he was like, I'm not even gonna put this together because it's so fire. It's still in the box.
All right. Thank you guys for coming on to the Pandagasms show. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe to all the things to make sure that every time an episode comes out, you're the first one to know. We're on all platforms, Pandagasms. Panda the animal, then gasm. Also, this Saturday for the people who like to elevate themselves, I will be having the token flow from 12 to 4 as I bring in year 43. So make sure you get those tickets. They are on Eventbrite. There will be aerial yoga. There will be mat Pilates, 10-minute chair massages, all the things that will make you feel nice and elevated. With that being said, peace, love, and light. Tune into Pandagasms because we rock. Good night.